Hi guys, Jordan here, and today I'm super excited to be able to announce to you the winners of the Motion Array Ad Challenge. If you didn't know, for the past month, we've been holding a contest where users of Motion Array are challenged to create their best fake advertisement using Motion Array products. It was really hard to make our choices, but we finally managed to narrow it down to our top 3, and plus a 4th place judge's favorite kind of category that we all personally like. But without further ado, I'm actually going to be showing you guys our top winners and giving you my personal take on what I liked about each of these submissions. So let's start it off with our 3rd place winner. Nice. Awesome. Love it. What I noticed right off the bat, and you probably do too, is that she used Motion Array LUTs to really color the whole thing, made the orange and pink colors really pop, and the color choice was really consistent throughout the whole project. Notice that it was orange, pink, and just that little bit of green for the leaves and for the stem. I love how at the very end she does have this logo reveal here, but in the background you might not notice there's this plexus style thing going on in the background, so she's actually layered multiple assets on top of each other in order to get a more unique style. I really like that personally. I'm a personal fan of see-through text anytime you can use it effectively. I think this is well done here. If I was to give any constructive criticism, what I would say is right at the beginning here, I noticed that there is some shading around the actual bottle itself and that it pops in and out and it's not quite consistent. That's the only real criticism that I have with this personally though. I love that you chose that nice reflective surface to place the product on top of when you shot it. It really gives it that premium feel. But all in all, Joanna, congratulations. It was an amazing ad. I personally really liked it, and you're going to be getting subscriptions to Motion Array, ArtGrid, and Artlist as our 3rd place winner. But now let's take a look at our 2nd place winner. Yep. Oh, nice. Gotta be honest, I haven't thought about a fidget spinner in a number of years, but I'm sort of wanting one again now. One thing that I noticed right off the bat is that you've got an interesting theme of this sort of like saran packaging wrap throughout the whole thing in the background, sort of this overlay on top of all your shots. I really like that personally. It might seem like an interesting and strange thing to add unless you're using it for a toy-like product where there's going to be this fun unboxing and tearing off of that wrapping paper, and it kind of brings back a little bit of that nostalgic feel. You've got an awesome use of text here. Your kinetic typography is fantastic. It's really flashy and there's a lot of motion and a lot of stuff going on, but it's just gonna turn that off there. It's really flashy and there's a lot going on, and when you do that you run the risk of losing your audience. But what I notice here is that most of the stuff is centered. It's very easy to read, and what you do sometimes here is you have the text in the center and everything else around it is either repeating that text or has something else to do with that text, which really helps to keep the audience focused on exactly what you want them to take away from your commercial. You as well, completely different color choice, but your theme is very consistent. Blue fidget spinner, but with the green going on around it, and even when you do have red every so often, it pops and it stands out in a way that doesn't feel jarring to me. At the very end, I would say I do like your logo, but just the black and white to me, after seeing so much color, it just kind of fades off a little bit for me, but that's really my biggest grievance. It's something that would be really simple to fix, just adding a little bit of color to that, and maybe even the fidget spinner itself in the background underneath the logo could have been great, but that would have just been what I do personally. Overall, very solid, very competitive entry, which is why it's our 2nd place winner. You as well will be getting full subscriptions to Motion Array, ArtGrid, and Artlist. But now we come to our 1st place winner, so let's take a look. Nice. I like that. Wow. Okay, maybe it's just good/bad timing. It's about 40 degrees Celsius here where I live, and so I really want a drink of that right now. That looks really delicious. You know, first thing I'll say is that this design of the can, it's just really nice to look at. There's a good color combination of subtle kind of aqua and kind of cherry reds there with the white can and the black font. It just looks really great. And when you add in the strawberries there, that's consistent with the color theme. I like this whole can flare here, as well as the flash frames of the 3 versions of the can. Your use of the template really does add a lot of energy. And this section here where you add some of those squiggles and you've got some of that grungy motion graphics overlaid on top, it really infuses a lot of energy into the shot, and that helps to keep me engaged. And this can revealing the text at the very end is just professional looking. I love it. There's nothing really bad that I can say about it, which is exactly why it is our first place winner. Congratulations, Noel. You, sir, are going to be going home with a brand new iPad Pro, as well as some accessories on top of that, Sony MX4 headphones, as well as the whole kit and caboodle of subscriptions to MotionArray, ArtGrid, and Artlist. Now, even though there was tons of submissions and we would have loved to have showcased all of them, I did want to share with you guys one more advertisement that we personally loved that actually, for being honest, is my personal favorite for some different reasons, but it'll be clear as soon as I show you. Here is our runner-up judge's favorite submission.
The porous skin surface allows for a natural feel grip, a new ergonomic design for maximum level of comfort. BA&A is set to change the world, improving past performance by 30%, advanced potassium technology, and tryptophan, which you convert to serotonin, elevating your mood. All this and more make BA&A our most powerful fruit ever.
Oh, that's so good. Dude, the first time, this is like the 3rd or 4th time I'm watching this, and I keep laughing every time I take a look at it. It's such a dumb premise. It's a banana, but I love it. It's done so well. The whole BA&A making this otherwise really normal thing, this seemingly luxury product. I love your use of stock video in the background to kind of emphasize that this is sort of this life-changing product. There's a really funny contrast between like how normal of a product it is versus the kind of stuff you have going around in the background. This smoke sound waves portion here really got me. And looking at your behind the scenes stuff, dude, you went all out making this ad to kind of deconstruct and make fun of the whole advertisement process. I'm a big fan whenever you break the mold and whenever you sort of kind of take the concept and flip it on its head. The whole point was to create a fake ad, but you made a fake ad that sort of makes fun of itself. And even though it didn't win a top 3, I gotta say, because it made me laugh, it was so enjoyable to watch, and it actually was a highly produced ad. It's definitely my personal favorite for those reasons. It was technically our 4th place winner, so you're gonna be winning the full suite of subscriptions to MotionArray, ArtGrid, and Artlist as well. You can also head over to the MotionArray Learn section to learn more about the winners and their creative processes, and even see what templates they used in their videos. But guys, I gotta say, this was really fun to be able to watch all of your submissions. I'm really sad we didn't get to look at more of them, but hopefully we're gonna be able to run this contest again in the future, or at least something like it. It was a lot of fun to see what you guys came up with and the sheer number of different ways and different tactics that people use to create their advertisements. And if you're a little bit sad that you didn't get picked as a winner, there is a chance for you to get picked as a winner for something else. Next week, we're gonna be getting back to our regular schedule of tutorials, which means that every single week, we're gonna be choosing one comment from each tutorial to win a 3-month free subscription to MotionArray. All you gotta do is come back next week and comment, and you might be our lucky winner. But guys, that's it for me. Thank you to everybody who participated. Congratulations to our winners, and I can't wait to see you next week.